An El Segundo resident who's almost 60 years of age has just found a new meaning to life. Reporter Christina Pascucci has the story.
Tim Myers spent much of his life in this quiet El Segundo neighborhood. He raised his family here and he developed his very own business. He thought his life was set until November 22nd, 2005, when his life changed forever.
My name is Tim Myers, and I am so happy to be here today. I've been on the most incredible journey.
If you told me this story, I'd politely listen to you, and then I'd turn around and say, that guy's full of, this doesn't happen. What you're telling me doesn't happen.
I woke up at 2:30 in the morning, and I started thinking about the environment.
He couldn't sleep, and his wife said, well, try to sleep. What's wrong with you? And he said, I don't know. I have something in my mind.
Well, while I'm taking a shower, these thoughts start making words, they start making sentences, and then all of a sudden I start moving with a little beat in my head.
By 4 o'clock that afternoon, Tim had written his very first song. He had no prior music experience, except for a beginner guitar lesson back in the 1970s. He picked up an old guitar and put those lessons to use.
Nothing's ever happened like that to me. Is that true?
It was love at first play.
As you go through life, you find where your passions lead you, and that you should take that chance, whatever it is, and do it.
Tim's first song, New Strip Mall, is a commentary on how humans are affecting the environment.
Bumblebees take away the critters, large and small, we love to shop in a new strip mall. Whoa.
Tim's talent quickly caught the attention of an executive at Universal Music, as well as a man who would become Tim's inspiration, Ned Albright.
Well, I met Tim because a good friend of mine who is a high executive at Universal Records had a meeting with Tim, and Tim played her a song which was called Strip Mall, and she immediately called me and asked me if I would record a demo with Tim. So he came and we recorded, and everybody was happy. We all had a good time, and everybody liked the recording.
Get the old-fashioned way we're gonna turn the fields.
That was such a good
Yeah, you went someplace else.
That was a good time. I just wanted to keep playing.
64 more bars. Well, that's the way I'm going to do it. I don't care.
One more time.
So Ned, we did the demo, and then he kept calling me afterwards and said, "You're going to write some more songs?"
And he said, "Well, I couldn't write any more songs. That's the first song I've ever written. I was 59 years old, and that's probably the first and the last song I'll ever write."
Tim couldn't have been more wrong. Within a month, he wrote 12 more songs. To date, he has written more than 50.
Professional songwriters that do it for a living, write maybe one song a month. He cranks them out and cranks them out, just keeps on writing.
Tim's life experience became the basis for his songs.
Kind of learned a lot about his past, kind of a little bit more of his childhood.
The car with no reverse. Well, I guess it was his first car, and he bought it, had no reverse, so he had to think of everywhere he went. Couldn't go backwards.
So what really kept Tim going was his very own fan club, his grandchildren.
Take away the cheese, take away the frogs and the bumblebees.
While Tim felt fulfilled performing for his family, he had much bigger dreams in mind as he and his band prepared for their show at the concert in the park. Ned and Tim brought together a group of very talented musicians. While they practiced for hours on end, Tim's mom came to support her little boy.
This land is your land, this land is my land.
Tim's mother recalls the first time she saw her son sing. He was 7 years old.
He got up to sing, A, you're adorable. He couldn't even pronounce the words. He sang, A, you're adorable. B, you're so beautiful. C, you're a cootie full of charms.
On the day of Tim's big show, it was clear that he had come a long way.
I absolutely support him 100%. Yes, I'm thrilled to death that he's found music at this time in his life, because it's made him a happier person, and that's made me a happier person too.
Through his newfound passion for music, Tim has moved everyone around him.
It's kind of like inspirational in a way, you know, to keep going. You can do stuff when you're older too.
You know, when I think of Tim Myers, I see the beauty of music because it's come into his life and touched him in a way that now he's turning around and excited about touching others.
Like I wrote a song about it, look what's happened to me. And it speaks to that. Listen to your inner feelings. You know, do not doubt what you can be. Other people will do that for you. And just follow your dream if you have one. And you never know what's going to show up.
Tim Myers is a shining example that people's dreams can become reality at any age. There are no boundaries except for those that are self-created. For El Segundo TV, I'm Christina Pascucci.
Well, thank you very much.